Hey, what's going on, guys? MindyQ77B here. Welcome back to another episode of NASCAR Thunder 2004. This is episode number 93 today for the Brickyard 400 in 2005 here at Indianapolis. Well, in the last episode of Pocono, I know we talked recently about our most recent rivals of Ryan Newman and Jeff Gordon, but we never really had like any on-track altercations. Actually, it was Dale Jarrett the entire time. I don't know. I guess this just I don't know. Maybe he. Well, I guess when I said Ryan Newman and Jeff Gordon, I guess I must have meant Dale Jarrett because him and I had some extracurricular activities back in my home state, and let's just say he fucked around and found out. And of course, we're gonna have to watch out for him, of course. Hopefully no more altercations occur, because honestly, if this was real life NASCAR for what we both did, we would both be suspended. Just go ask all the Chase Elliott fans. Anyway, we have some stuff to do in the shop now. We can actually overhaul this chassis still. We can make it 76 tire wear. Meanwhile, this poor chassis has not done anything or done any races whatsoever. I mean, I'm probably gonna sell that chassis and just build another one when this one gets finished. Which one is this one? It's like 71, 77. Oh my goodness! All right, so that means we can actually overhaul this one actually, because I'm gonna use that other chassis for the Watkins Glen anyway. I'm probably gonna use this one actually, because we're gonna use this for the Brickyard since it's more prestigious type of race anyway. For the engine, we can always overhaul this to make the efficiency better, because anything for the efficiency to be better, because we're using this engine when we go to Michigan. I think Michigan's 2 races from now anyway. As far as the bodywork is concerned, well, we can overhaul this as well. So, I mean, we have all this money. We have no reason not to spend it, right? Before we go to the Crown Jewel race, of course, with Dale Jr. winning, he now has a 76-point lead over Kevin Harvick. Of course, I think we're not even having close to having a shot at the championship, because we're at least like 2 full races back. But hey, P5 or bust in the championship, though, right? But anyway. But hey, who knows? Maybe Dale Jr. can mess up these next few races. I mean, I've seen worse, though, by the way, in terms of like the standings or anything like that. But anyway, let's just go into this race at the Brickyard, shall we? We're going to use this chassis. As far as the engine's concerned, we're going to save this. We're going to use this one today. As far as the bodywork, we're probably going to use... Well, we could probably use this one for Watkins Glen, but I'm gonna use this one here for today anyway. Anyway, let's go to the Brickyard. Honestly, this car setup is very, very good too. Like, this car is really, really fast. I know it's a combination of probably the setup and the whatchamacallit, and of course the setup and of course the car parts that we have inside because of this alliance. It's just so powerful. I ran a 49.05. In practice. It was lightning quick. Of course, we're probably not going to make that time here because we start off at a really slow speed. Brake a little early to make sure I back up the corner a little much, and we just go sailing off into turn 3, going into 4. Now it's set up here. Good run off the corner. Very good. This is pole. I think this has to be pole, right? Let's see. 9th pole? No, only P9. A 48.95. I ran even faster, or at least I think anyway. Jimmy Johnson's on the pole alongside with Kevin Harvick. Bobby the Bunny starts 4th. Sterling Marlin 5th. All right. That was the fastest lap I ever ran too. Holy smokes. The AI really stepped up their game in qualifying for something. But, yeah, Craven has a good starting spot. Junior's down in 11th. Tony Stewart must have had a terrible qualifying session. He actually started in 19th here today. But anyway, here we go. Let's go see if we can kiss the bricks here.
Welcome to MRN's live coverage from the famed Indianapolis Motor Speedway for today's Brickyard 400. The Brickyard is a track with a lot of history, and it's seen plenty of great racing over the years, hasn't it, Barney?
Well, every little boy has a dream of one day racing here at Indy, and what an exciting experience for the rookies who are getting to do it for the first time.
The 56 car is currently in the top 10 in points.
I had a chance to talk to him this morning, and he's looking forward to this race. He feels they have a very strong car that can pick up some more points this week. We'll keep an eye on him.
It always seems that Ryan Newman is starting up near the front of the pack.
With 9 front row starts in 2002, he's always a threat to get the pole.
Greg
That's all he
Biffle
can
has
do.
had some bad luck the last 2 races.
He definitely needs a good finish, not just for himself, but for the team, his sponsors, and everyone else involved with that team.
Gentlemen, start your engine.
Well, it's time for the frame drop 400 here at Indianapolis
Now, let's
Motor
take a look at
Speedway.
the starting lineup.
Yeah, this is going to be a really fun race, I
out
think.
front are-
A really fast lap for Jimmy. Oh, no! It's our friend right beside us! It's our friend right beside us! All right, well, I'm not going to deal with that right off the bat. No way. I'll gladly just let them all go by at the start. No way. No way. I'm not having my race ruin on lap 1 before I even get to the first corner again this time around. Oh, my gosh. I say that as I ruin...
Easy on the muffin, buddy. Go easy on the car.
Well, that's unfortunate now, isn't it? We got our front right and the side damage now. All because I was trying to get away from Dale Jarrett because I already know that, hey, he's going to destroy my car in lap 1. So I might as well get out of the way, right? I was like, no, I don't want any of that. I really didn't want any of the shenanigans on lap 1. I thought he was behind me. I didn't realize he was right beside me until, like, I pressed to start the race. Oh, gosh, the frames are dropping bad. It's 45 frames per second. We can actually get back up there now. I was just worried about getting taken out, like, right on the start-finish line. That's why I let that happen. That's why I dropped back. But we're flying back through the field again. Yeah, I get it. I was kind of spooked. Like, oh, Nick, you're not being aggressive enough. But look, I don't want a repeat of what happened. And of course, I still ended up with damage anyway. Not too much though. We can easily repair that back. But once we get to like really bad damage, like towards like the all around the car, then we're not going to be as fast as the frames are going to keep dying on the front straightaway. So I'm just going to have to get used to it. Well, we're all over the back of our teammate Tony Stewart now as well. We're all catching up. I just got to make sure I stay in the groove. It's just a little bit tight now because of the damage there, but I think we can get that repaired. We'll be right back right where we need to be. We're going to go sailing past Tony Stewart here in just a second. It didn't want to go to 100 for some reason for the Alliance, but I'm just going to say, well, too bad. And I'm just going to go underneath Michael Waltrip as well. We get a little bit of contact there as well. It's just, once again, it just gets tight because of the damage on the side. To go full bore here, I think, as well, as we try to draft off of one of our quote-unquote rivals, I guess you could say at this point. Yeah, sorry about the slow start, but we'll get up there. No worries. I know we have a rocket ship to deal with.
Leader's got you by 2 seconds. All clear, buddy.
Call me a coward all you want about the start, but if you understand like how important to keep your car clean is, and I still get damage anyway. Yeah, it just happens. You're just gonna have to deal with it. I just don't feel like getting taken out at the start of the race. I already knew that was gonna happen because the AI are very brutal if you get to negative 60. Anyway, we're in the back of the top 10 now, having a side-by-side battle with Jeff Burton, and we got our teammate right in front of us now, Bobby Labonte for P9. We're gonna easily take that spot away from him once we get up there. As we continue the frame drop 400 here at the Brickyard.
49-41. You're closing on the leader. Number 18, top 5. Still there. We're up another position. All clear, buddy.
Yeah, we just got around Bobby Labonte there. We're gonna try to go down the inside. Mark was thinking about Bobby taking Marlon 3 wide. Marlon's having a decent run, and Junior is now all the way back, just about to be out back inside the top 5 here. The leader, Jimmy Johnson, now falls back all the way to, I don't even know what position that is. Dale Jarrett is the one leading this race, so it looks like it's going to be him and I. If I would have get spooked, we would be leading this race. But anyway, we're gonna try to make a move towards Mark Martin. He goes blocking us down the front straightaway. We're just gonna have to fall in line here real quick and try to get a good launch on these corners here. The lag really screwed me up there in terms of my corner entry because I just can't tell between like what's normal at 60 frames versus 45 or whatnot, because it's the emulator that does these things. So it just kind of messes up my entry just a tad. So now we got both of my teammates 10th and 11th there. As we're gonna go sail way down the racetrack to pass Mark Martin on the inside, showing our aggression once again. But unfortunately, the car is just tight. Car is definitely getting tighter on this run. Not sure if I want to make a wedge adjustment or not.
Right front tire's a little worn. Careful now.
Right front's wearing down. Frames are dropping because of all the cars around us. Thankfully, it's not as bad because there's not that many cars in front. It's only this track too. It's only this track. Every other track is fine, but I need a new PC. We're 3 wide going into turn 1, by the way. Oh gosh! To be fair, I didn't give them much room at all. At that incident, I did not give them much room at all, but that could have been a major disaster for us. As well as the field, because honestly, that should have been a caution. So after that lap 1 spook, we're back up to P7. So already we're plus net gain of 2, but of course, our rival is now leading the race, so we gotta go get him. Alright, finally got the suck now. We're gonna try to make him pass on the pole sitter, Jimmy Johnson. Make an easy pass on the inside.
Come on, buddy, push it. We can pick up some more spots. This is between you and the leaders.
2.5 seconds between me and Dale Jarrett. We got the former Roush Yates teammate, Robert Yates Racing teammates, 1 and 2. Unfortunately, no Sadler because Sadler is not good in this game apparently. But that's okay. He'll be on the cover in a few games. Don't worry. But now everyone's afraid training on the inside. They're trying to get around Ricky Rudd. Jeff Gordon is. It looks like Harvick is as well. And of course, Dale Jr., the points leader, is now inside the top 5 yet again. The consistency shown by the 8 team this year is ridiculous. Almost as if the game is programmed for him to always finish in the top 5. Like, ridiculous, man. Unfortunately for us, I don't know if we can even have a shot at the championship if this keeps up.
Don't let them run away from you. Stay on.
We're still about 2.5 back from Jarrett, but don't you worry. But we're going to have to come down the pits pretty soon. We have a great launch off of 1. Try to set us up for turn 2 here. We have to back out of the gas just a tad here. Honestly, I don't know if I want to make any adjustments to the car or not. I mean, it is getting tight, but so is everyone else. As we make a send down on the inside, we're going to try to go for the 2-for-1 special, maybe even 3, but we decided against the 3, but we're side by side with Kevin Harvick. But of course, I had to get out of the gas, and with contact with Junior just a tad, both of us did not go into the wall. Thankfully not. I nearly just slid it right in front of Dale Earnhardt Jr. As we're now sitting in the top 5 here. We just got to have a good launch down the front straightaway. Pit stops are going to be coming up in pretty soon, like about a few laps anyway for us anyway. So we definitely got to go get down the pits pretty soon. We're going to go send the inside of both Jeff and Kevin, but of course we've just messed up again. And Gordon is rightfully so messed up. Gordon's rightfully so upset with us. 4 times a little upset. Well, rightfully so. We just slid up right in front of him completely. Nothing else appears to be damaged within the car so far, so that's nice. But we still got to make our way down to the pits pretty soon. For sure, a 4-tire pit stop. I do want to repair this damage though. We're probably gonna box just to get as much clear traffic as we can. I do want to box next lap. It's a short pit, yes, it's a short pit, but I think we need. It's kind of necessary for us to do so. Yeah, we kind of screwed over. Oh, here comes Tony as well. Tony's ready to pick it up a little bit as well. We can't let Dale Jarrett get away too far away. I mean, to be fair, yeah, I did get spooked because I wanted to let him by. I guess I guess my start was just very awful there. If it weren't for that, I'd be leading this race probably right now. Don't worry though. We're gonna have to wait another lap or so. I mean, we're still doing fine pace-wise. I was thinking about boxing this lap, but we're going to do it next time. We should be about very low on fuel by the time we get to cross the start-finish line. The AI will always do a two-stopper here. It's mission you gotta worry about. And Tony's story is right on my ass. Yeah, we're about 3.0 right now. We're gonna give Tony a tow here. All right, so the good news is we're not losing any time to the leader. We're not losing any time to Dale Jarrett. We gotta repair this damage though, just a tad. As long as we don't keep messing up corners like this, because we just definitely did. We're gonna box this time. We need to pit. All right, if I can, there's a way I can tell Tony I'm pitting this lap. Well, let's just think I am, and hopefully I don't speed on pit road this time because both Pocono races I sped. So hopefully we don't mess up this pit exit, this pit entry here. All right, we're gonna go make a hard. Yeah, they're all coming in. Jarrett is coming in. Oh God, we're going to be on the same strategy as him. All right, good. Even with the frames, it was going away. All right, I don't want to change anything. I just want to repair the damage just a tad. Yeah, I definitely want to repair that. It may be a few tenths of a second, but it's going to add up really quick. Yeah, I apologize, guys, for getting spooked on lap 1. I know I keep bringing that up, but it's gonna be water under the bridge. Let's just get going here, because there goes Jarrett. All right, not bad. We lost the spot to both Martin and Gordon, but that's okay. Let's just go get back out there. I think we can we can catch both of them. And Jarrett. Pit cycle's not done, but we're gonna be up the leaders now in the pits. We're gonna try to make a pass on Mark Martin here. We're really good on this on this car. Now let's go after Jeff Gordon here as well. The pit cycle should be ending soon. Jarrett must have taken 2 or something, because it's either that or he just had a lightning fast stop, because he is freaking gone, dude. He is gone. That is not good for us, that he's gone.
48.96. That was your best lap of the day. In the top 5. You'd usually see him block here.
All right, so the good news is you do have to do one more stop. I think Jarrett had to take a 2-tire stop, because that's a big gap. Like, we were only like 3 seconds back. Now I think we're like about 6 or 7. There's no way he gained 3 seconds on that pit cycle. Unless he had like a 12-second stop on 4 tires. There's no way, though. Yeah, I am a little bit worried because now I got Gordon right in front of me, too. He's not going to be very happy with us at all. So I don't know. I'm just going to have to roll with the punches here, I think. Could share draft, but I did say he was one of my rivals, so... we're gaining on Jeff Gordon really quite a lot here. We're going to make the move on the inside. Hopefully he doesn't hit us, and he does. He does. He takes a swing at us. All right, so it looks like we're going to have to do it the easy way, I guess, because now we're going to have to, oh God, the car's tight now. Yeah, I have to round and found out. So guess what? We're going to have to share draft him at least until he gets to 58. And that's if we can get there, of course. We're out of range right now. That really messed us up. That really messed us up right there. We're not gaining that much time on Dale Jarrett if we're going to keep messing around like this. Alrighty, I brought him down to 58 so he won't, like, try to murder me anyway. He'll still be a nuisance to race around with. Yeah, of course he's going to go for the block, but we're going to push him up the racetrack once again. We're just on his inside. We're not going to make the dive. We're going to try to get the launch off the corner instead. Jarrett is still pulling away, which is not good for us. That we're still fighting like this, like little children.
The 24 car is going to make it hard for you to get around him.
We're gonna try again to make the pass here on the front straightaway. We just have a lot of slipstream, actually. We're gonna try once again down on the inside. He finally gets us in space.
You got some passes left in there somewhere. I know you do. Keep him behind you if you can.
All right, so now we're in P2. Our rivals in P1. A long way to go. But we won our first crown jewel race at Coke 600. We're gonna try to add another one this year. Unfortunately, we did not get the Daytona 500. That's the person behind me that actually won it. But don't worry, we're gonna try to get up there as best we can and give Dale Jarrett a little scare like he did to us. Okay, so apparently Dale Jarrett is still, like, ways ahead of me right now. I'm not entirely sure what to do in terms of the pit strategy. We still have a long way to go. We have 15 laps to go. I'm not gaining or much, really. There's still a 5-second gap. That's another issue as well.
49, 88. Okay, buddy, we're faster than the leader. Let's get up there. Okay, buddy, we're about 5 seconds.
I'm just like unsure. Like, what am I gonna do for this pit cycle here? Do I even want to pit now, or do I want to pit a little bit later? Just maybe do it. Well, probably just short pit, maybe, or something. We pitted on the same lap, Jared and I, and that's what kind of messed up the whole thing there. But we got our teammate behind us. I'm not sure what Tony wants me to do. Or Joe. I'm just trying to run my line in the clean air as much as I can, but if anything, I might pit this next lap and just try to see what I can manage. He probably has fresher tires than I do anyway. Maybe by like one lap, but it's still fresher. Did we gain anything in this lap? Probably not, right?
49, 85. That speed will get us to the front. Keep it up.
Not really gaining anything. Yeah, we're not really gaining anything. That's the issue here. The left sides are not worn yet. I don't know what to do, to be honest. I just don't know. I mean, I guess Jarrett must have had like a really fantastic stop.
Hitting those marks. Leader's about 5 seconds ahead.
Yeah, we gained a 10th that time, but
Take it easy out there.
I'm gonna need to take a big swing at this thing if I want to have a shot. So we're 5 seconds back. I don't know if I want to make an air pressure adjustment. Maybe I do. I don't fully know, to be honest. I do want to pit this time, though. If Jarrett pits the same lap I do, it's game over.
The 20 cars all over your back bumper.
Yeah, I know. You can tell Tony to pass me, just not on the inside right now. I'm coming in.
Number 20, up high.
All right.
We got shuffled back to third. Keep digging. Clear all
Please don't
around.
give me a penalty game. Thank you. All right, so we had some more damage out of this. Air pressure or wedge? Alright, we're going to make it looser. Probably it's going to bite me in the ass again, but we shall see. Probably should have made an air pressure adjustment instead, but what are you going to do? It's going to wear out the tire more. Okay, that's fine. It's a little bit slow, but I had to repair the car, so now he's got to make up this 5-second gap somehow. People are finally starting to come down to the pits. I just hope we gain enough time. I just hope we gain enough time. We got 19 more spots, and of course we slid the tires in turn 1. It's lagging on the front stretch. Yeah. I think Jared's still leading. I haven't seen him come down. Is he the leader still? Yeah, he is. Tony Stewart's in second. From P17 to P2, I mean, Tony Stewart's a beast in this game, too. They do have to come down still, I hope. There's no way they can make it in 1. There's just no way. If not, I call BS. And we'll just have to definitely work on the efficiency program there. We got about 6 to 5 laps to go this time by for the Brickyard 400. I just hope they come on in. They have to come on in, right?
49, 34. Good lap. The leaders are bit.
Yeah, Jared's in now. We have to push. Jared's in now, I think. Yeah, he's in now. We have to push. Push, push, push. Go, 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 go. Push as hard as we can with these Goodyears. Problem now is he's going to be on massive tire advantage than us because we pitted a lot shorter just to hope to make up that time. All Alright, as soon as the frames decide to cooperate, that'd be great. I need a new laptop or gaming PC at this point. Because if I'm going to content create F1 2023, then... Oh, we gain out. We are ahead of Dale Jarrett. That's huge. We have to hold him off for 5 laps, essentially. I think we might cycle out P1 here if it goes green the rest of the way. The leader's now in the pits. I think that might be Tony Stewart. We have to hold off Jarrett for 5 laps. But no, people are still staying out. Who's trying to stay out? It's Ryan Newman now trying to stay out here. He's going to have to come in next time by. There's no way he can make it. All right, we have to. We're racing that car that's in our mirrors right now, the 88. We need to get around these guys as fast as possible. Robbie Gordon might be signaling he's coming in. That's good news for us, I think. Yep, there he goes. We got Casey Mears. Didn't we just pass you like about 5 laps ago? We need to draft. We need every bit we can. We got to get away from this 88 car.
49, 69. We're catching them, buddy. Stay with it. Number 41.
We have to go as fast as we can. We got David Green, who is a lap car. Donut cut in front of us. Okay, we still got to hold off for more laps. We got to get around David Green here. Please, get out of my way. Thank you.
Got one outside.
Thank you for not being too much of a nuisance. We have a smoker. That is Matt Kenseth. That's for a spot, apparently. Unfortunately, his day goes up in smoke. The car is really tight now. We have to hold off Dale Jarrett for another 3 laps or so. I think we had the right strategy to win this race today. Yeah, they're all coming in. Leader's in. Now we got a little bit of drafting help from Ashton Lewis over here. We're going to make a move down the inside.
The 4 car is outside.
To take the lead of the race. Johnny Benson is the leader of the race, but not for long, as we are now back in P1.
They're on both sides.
We are now P1 of the Brickyard 400. We just got to hold on to this lead for 3 more laps. I think we can hold off Dale Jarrett. He's not getting any bigger in the mirrors anyway. And plus he has 2 lap cars to deal with, and they're side by side, both David Green and Ashton Lewis here. We probably just won this race after getting spooked on lap 1. We just got to hold on to this now. But, oh, I think that might be him that just got... Nope, that's Dale Jarrett still behind David Green. I'm just trying to mirror drive at the same time. But I got to focus on these corners. Okay, so he's gotten around... Okay, he's gotten around both of them. All right, he's getting a little bit bigger in my mirrors. That's a little bit concerning. That's not good at all. We have a 1.1 across the board second lead. Okay, got to hold on to this. Yeah, we got 5 bonus points for leading that lap. Dale Jarrett, no doubt, got the most laps led.
The 133 car is coming low.
We just got in front of the field filler, thank God, as well. I don't need any, I can't let him by. Please, just cooperate, please. Down the back straightaway we go for the second to last time of the race. Trying to get win number 7 of the season. Jarrett is on a mission. He is right there. He's probably within like a 6/10 of a second here. We need to do 1 more lap. We're probably gonna fight it out to the death here in the last lap here, because he is not happy with us. He is using that Ford power of the 133 car. I'm not gonna let him have any of the draft at all.
That's a quick one, buddy. Keep it up.
He gained 7/10 that lap. Catching me is one thing, passing me is another. Oh no! We scraped the wall. I guess the pressure was just a little bit too much for us. The car just got very tight there, but we're not going to let Jarrett have this one without a fight. We're going to go down the inside to protect him. He's going to try to fight us now. Of course, no doubt he's going to fight us for this win. He has the fresher tires, but I'm not going to let him have it so easily. He gives us a shove. Into the wall we go. Into the wall we go. We got taken out on the last lap. Oh! That was very reckless there by the 88 car, for sure. I'm pissed about that.
Hey, nothing wrong with the second place finish.
Oh, we got spooked on lap 1 by him, and then we got taken out on the last.
Not a single caution lap was run in the whole race.
You know, that's pretty amazing. It says a lot about the quality and true talent of these NASCAR Winston Cup drivers.
We hope you enjoyed today's race as much as we enjoyed bringing it to you. Next up is Watkins Glen.
I'm not happy at all. I am not going to lie, I am legitimately pissed off about that. I mean, yeah, I get it. I was trying to stay out of his way at the start of the race. I get damaged on the right front because I failed to avoid the other cars and the game lag, but I get you. I get it. I get it. You're the most dominant car of the day. The tire strategy didn't work out. I choked in turn 2. The tires got too tight, and I don't know what happened there at the end. I get it was moved or being moved. He did the right thing of just moving me out of the way. He just kind of junked my car, though. Just absolutely broken by that. That was... I guess we're not going to go win any crown jewel races besides that, but that's fine, though. We already have 6 wins. Yeah, I'm going to starve. I have 6 wins. Now, you took my only win. Now I'm going to starve. But, no. We're not like that. But, damn. That sucked. Look, I'm the owner of the Shadow Realm, but I certainly just got sent to there. Unwillingly, of course. Man. Just utter heartbreak right then and there. I mean, that's just racing what he did. I mean, he did the right thing of moving me out of the way. Like, I respect that at least. I just wish I didn't get sent to the to Narnia right then and there. That sucked. I mean, it's my own fault too for choking in turn 2. That was probably what led to that failure in the first place, because I just choked it on turn 2 at the last lap possible. I don't know. I mean, I'm not going to do any more shop upgrades for, like, the tire grip, the engine power, or maybe even a downforce, because I don't want to have 25 wins at the end of the season, because I know I can do that. I want to have thrilling finishes like what we just did here. I want to feel that anger of getting pushed around or whatnot, because that's what real life would be. I mean, if you're a real-life NASCAR driver and you just got sent to the Shadow Realm, you'd be fuming, and rightfully so, especially for the win. That's what I love about this playthrough. I mean, that's just the way it is. Like, yeah, I get it. It's a little bit of a rant that I have. I'm just explaining the reasoning why I don't want to be in an overpowered car, because we don't get set up for finishes like that anyway. It's so much fun. But it's just heartbreaking sometimes. That's just what racing's all about. It's not all sunshines and rainbows, no matter what any motorsport you go into. Whether it be NASCAR, Formula 1, Le Mans, whatever. You're going to have moments that are going to be like, your heart ripped out of your chest. And that's, you know what? And I wouldn't have it any other way. Sorry about the post-race rant there, but I just think it's just something that you guys need to know about, like how motorsport can be sometimes. But anyway, next up is Watkins Glen. We're putting the smackdown on the field there, because I'm using that new body for the downforce, and I think we need that a lot, for sure. Yeah, in case you enjoyed the video, please leave a like, comment, subscribe. It helps out the channel quite a bit. I'm sure that race was just as exciting as, of course, getting us through clawing our way through the middle of the field after we got spooked, because I didn't want to damage my car too much, but we ended up damaging the car anyway. But on the Watkins Glen, we're going to probably win the race right then and there, even though we didn't win it last time. I think we're going to do just fine here at Watkins Glen. We'll see you guys in the next episode at the Glen. Have a nice day.